Boom. Keep him coming.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to round 5 of Quarter 4's 1v1 tournament between GustyPhoenix and JanosMaiden. This is our first game of round 5, kicking it off with two very, very good players. You might recall that GustyPhoenix actually lost in round 4 to John 500, but John has chosen to withdraw from the tournament. So Gusty gets a second chance, no pun intended on that perk. But Gusty is back here up against one of the tournament favourites in JanosMaiden. Nice start there from Gusty with that variable rifle, getting Janos down and using that window in the 24-hour hotline as some cover. But it is Gusty that draws first blood. We're going to switch over to Janos's point of view now. And he's going to take up a very similar position, I believe, to what he had where he died. Yes, he's going to make his way into the 24-hour. And it's a very, very bold move from Janos, considering that's where he lost his life earlier in the game. We're a minute and a half in, only had that one kill. Janos trying to get that position up there on the sandbags. It is a good spot to get in. Janos using an enforcer as well. Strange combination between the variable and the enforcer. You usually find that both weapons are very, very similar to each other, and you don't often see both being used in the same loadout. Janos pulls it level then, and we're going into the first 2.5 minutes of this game now. Doesn't look like Gusty is using Hawkeye. I would be interested to know what loadout these people use. Taking a little bit of damage there. Nice down there from Gusty. Looks like variable rifle versus variable rifle in this one. As you know, the burst rifle has been excluded from this round of the tournament, but it is likely to make a comeback in round 6, which will be group stages. Molotov in from Janos, and he does get it. Excellent throw there from Janos. I always like to see it. I know I keep repeating this, but Janos is an FN player, and I always like to see FN players using scrubby tactics. I like to see how low people will go to get that victory in this tournament. Gusty was a bit surprised to see Janos there, I think. I don't think he expected him to be sat there waiting. But he is doing this one. Is level so far, 18-18, 4 minutes in. Gusty's trying to take up a position behind those barrels, but it is not a good position because he can actually get shot through them, and Janos has taken advantage of those cracks in the barrels. And Janos again, second Molotov kill. He does take it. Gusty will not be happy with those. Certainly wasn't happy with John 500's throwables in round 4, and excellent play there from Janos. I think Gusty thought he was going to get that stun with a smoke bomb. Janos got out of the way of it and then got some decent shots, probably a headshot, at least one headshot in that. Right there, Janos now got a 3 spawn lead. It's taken a comfortable lead here against Gusty, but things can change very quickly in these 1v1s. Nice play again from Janos. He has some impeccable aim with that variable rifle. It's been his go-to weapon throughout the entire quarter. Haven't seen him use anything else in the other games that I've edited or watched of him. It's always been the variable rifle, even with the burst not here in round 5. So it puts him in a strong position, really. Getting out of the way of that Smoke bomb again, and despite Gusty getting a headshot, Janos managed to get him down. Must have been some headshots from him as well. And we're going to do another dance around the checkpoint. Janos now with a very comfortable 5 spawn lead, and with the likes of Bomb Expert and the Shotgun Band, it's unlikely people will be able to retrieve this kind of deficit in round 5. Janos again looking for those angles through the barrels. Again, the variable rifle. Janos has run out of bullets, and oh my god, he's still managed to evade Gusty's shots and get that final shot with the Enforcer. And he's now 6 spawns up, and despite there being 7 minutes left of this game, I'm finding it hard to think that Gusty's going to get back into it, and is going to fall 7 spawns behind here. A great smoke bomb from Janos. He is relying on the throwables a little bit more than I expected, but still impeccable aim with that variable rifle. Comes in and gets that special execution. Be interesting to see whether he'll put armour on or whether he will upgrade his Enforcer. I'm interested to know whether he might just save his parts in case Gusty puts armour on. I know a lot of players in here in this tournament always wait to see what the opposing player is going to do first, particularly where armour is concerned. Janos, quite sure why he's using the elevator position of the ambulance. It never really works out well for people, doesn't that? I'm always surprised when I see experienced players trying to elevate themselves on the vehicles around this map. Gusty now 6 behind, less than 6 minutes to go, so it will be very difficult. Molotov misses as well. Janos has put those throwables to very good use. Gusty hasn't really done that. Sometimes it can be the difference. Not saying it has been here, because Janos has been extremely accurate, a lot more accurate than what Gusty has in those 1v1 duels with that variable. Janos has generally been the one that's come out on top, and we'll see again here. We're about to go toe to toe again with the variable rifles as we dance around the crate. Gusty comes out on top in that one, and he has pulled it back to 5 spawns. There is a very, very slight chance, I would say, that he could come back from this, but he can't afford to lose any more lives. He's going to have to press on and try and get these downs. Well, he's gone down there to Janos. Fallen behind by 6 again, and I do think that now it is so close to death there. Look how much life he had left. A smidgen of health. And again, Janos exceptional with that variable, and now he's coming in with his Enforcer. He has upgraded it to the 1st level. See where Gusty is, and trading shots again. Oh, nice headshot from Janos with the Enforcer, and I do believe that is game, set and match. 7 spawn lead, 3.5 minutes to go. I think you'll find that JanosMaiden is going to be the first player to make it through into those group stages, and he is likely to be seeded first in that. We will have a seeding system for the group stages, so we will have 8 number 1 seeds, 8 number 2 seeds, obviously 8 3 and 8 4 seeds. Janos is likely to be a number 1 seed given on his performances and my knowledge of him beforehand. Played exceptionally well here. Again, 8 spawns up to Gusty, and Gusty is a decent player himself, and for Janos to have such a comfortable lead against him is a testament to his ability. Again, Janos avoiding those smoke bombs. Been a recurring theme in this 1v1. Trying to shoot through that crack in the window. Don't usually see it that often. People try it time and time again, but I'm not seeing anyone get a down yet in all 4 quarters with that shot. Again, wasted throwable from Gusty. Nice body shots were in there though, but look how much health he has left. Very, very close to death. And he's doing well to make the scoreline a little bit more... Well, he was making it a little bit more... a little bit more significant in his favour, but Janos has now gone and got that down. Only a minute left. These two are still going at it, to be fair. Janos spawn trapping Gusty with that variable rifle. See that all too often. See a bit of corner shooting with a very... Oh my goodness, look at the accuracy on that. JanosMaiden, ladies and gentlemen. 9 spawn lead against GustyPhoenix. He's going for that shot through there. Oh my god. Deary me. That will be a 10 spawn victory for Janos, 14-4. And like we've already established, he is your first participant through to round 6 and those group stages. Thanks for watching, guys. I will hand you over to Fallen Apathy for KurimsonHawk versus LoneWolf3204. Bye for now.
Hello everyone, I'm Fallen Apathy, and today we have an intense, exciting game between two very, very good FN players, KurimsonHawk from Japan and LoneWolf from the United States, and we got some action straight up with a very quick trade. Fantastic gun skill from both players here, but it was in KurimsonHawk's favour, but did not take it. He went straight for the jug there, right down mid. Wouldn't have been my tactic, definitely, but we got some sort of mid-range engagements, looking for a headshot or any means to push or get aggressive. It's all about who can land that shot, who can just really land that shot, get aggressive, timing. It's all about the timing. Fantastic. And of course, gun skill. Gun skill is a big factor here, which both of these players, without a doubt, will have plenty of some basic rules in play here. Quick shot, he can push that. There we go, fantastic buy hold. Some basic rules in place here, no burst rifle, no shotgun, and no bomb expert, so... But I'm going to assume, judging by the opinions of these two fellows here, what they think about armors and stuff like that, is they won't use it. KurimsonHawk can get aggressive now, he did get that headshot. And he looks shaky, I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't look comfortable, he doesn't look settled. Lone looks settled, but is struggling with getting those first sort of shots to guarantee him the down. A bit of exchange there, a very aggressive push again from Hawk. You can go all in, that's what you've got to do there. Lone Wolf knows he's one shot, they're one shot. Hawk needed to be aggressive to get that shot off. You can't lighter. You gotta go all in, or you gotta back off and heal, and there's no in between. If you lighter, you end up like that essentially. Pre-fire, fantastic shots, and catches KurimsonHawk in his rhythm. It was Hawk's right side, not his favourable side, or not anybody's favourable side to pop shot from really, as you are more exposed to great headshot body shot. Lone also replying with a headshot, but it was too little too late by then. Great gun skill here, very evenly matched right now. We're looking at a 16-16 score here. Lone here using a head glitch that I wouldn't recommend using. Very risky, make you static, make you stiff on those head glitches, very risky. KurimsonHawk needs to push this now. He needs to go all in. Nah, he wasted time. Unlucky by Hawk. Very well played by Lone, but was let off by Hawk trying to look at him over the head glitch again. Just restricts you so much. Here we see Hawk on his favoured left side here, and Lone's on his left side also, making it almost impossible for either of them to hit each other. This is how effective the left hand side for pop shotting is compared to the right. Hawk here, he's going to pay the price if he doesn't push, yep. He would have needed to either jump out the window to his right or push. Makes a swap of class there, didn't quite catch that. Hopefully it'll get him back in the game. Fantastic shooting by Lone. He's only a one shot. Lone can't get aggressive. Maybe a bit too forward to be aggressive. Lone here, only down to his revolver. Fantastic gun skill in game here, very good. And Lone sitting comfortably on a very nice 800 parts, and he upgrades his revolver a second. Yep. We've got semi-auto versus a VR, and most people would favour the VR over the semi, but it's all up to the wielder, and we're just seeing incredible gun skill by Lone, really just not letting Hawk settle down and, you know, get comfortable. Hawk needs to be putting Lone into positions where he isn't comfortable, where he can exploit the weakness of the VR. And Lone is sometimes doing this. You see him doing it, like here, he's doing it here. Obviously aim down gets him. Really unfortunate. He needs to be getting aggressive, closing the distance, closing the gap. Because at long range firefights, he's got the rate of fire on his side and the ammo and just everything on his side Lone, and Hawk needs to, he's in a terrible position as he is right now. But he can get aggressive, he can go aggressive, he got a headshot here. Unlucky by Hawk, but fantastic by Lone. He did the right thing, he opted all in, went all in, and as a result, you know, he didn't come out of that as the victor. It's a shame. He's on these head glitches. VR can easily dispatch anybody on these head glitches. You need to be very careful. There's a headshot. Oh, triple headshot and a body shot I think was in there too. Very great. Back on that head glitch, the head glitch he just lost from. He needs to be careful. And he replies with a headshot, body shot. Fantastic. Just two amazing players here. However, LoneWolf with the edge at the moment. A headshot here from Lone. Hawk needing to rotate. Needs to rotate, get him off that position. He knows. Fantastic gun skill. He ran off to the back and then back to the right to bait out a heal to make LoneWolf push. But it's all mind games, all mind games, jukes, movement, and obviously of course the gun skill. Lone, fantastic double headshot. Although whoever lands the first sort of shot or headshot is more than likely what you would assume would win, with unlucky, with, you know, perks such as sharpshooter that exist today. Anything can happen at this level. Tremendous. All to play for here, as the victor will be going on to the group stages, the next round, round 6. Fantastic by Lone here, but he is down by 1. Lone put himself in a head glitch. A favourable position. Still not one of my favourite, not my favourite thing to sit on. I think it's very risky, but this here, this is all. Hawk needs to get out from where he is right now. He can't challenge this. A left side head glitch, which is covering your body and most of your head pretty much. Hawk will not be able to. He needs some godlike skill to do this. Yep. Needs to retreat, recompose, rethink, get him off that head glitch or match him. Get on the other side of the ambulance and challenge him. We'll see what he does here. I think he's done that. Yeah, he is. He's right on the other side of the ambulance. Now it's an even 50-50 checkmate here. On the left side of the ambulance here. 50-50 both players here. Hawk just got aggressive without any need to. And Lone was trying to bait him out to go on the other side because Lone obviously had the head glitch advantage. Just smart movement from Lone, baiting. And Hawk's falling for it. Unlucky by Hawk. And again, the sheer fire rate of the VR just excels in these certain positions. You have to let them exhaust that. You cannot pop shot or challenge when they're in this rate of fire. You gotta let them push you and, you know, just LoneWolf here pulling away here, really pulling away. 5 behind with Hawk with only a minute 30 on the clock. Oh, he's 6 behind now with a minute left on the clock. It's not looking great for Hawk, but anything can happen here. He can really get some head. He can really catch up with some spawn kills and some basic stuff here, just back and forth. Some Fugavan net. Again, Kurimson maybe just getting too aggressive. I think he's panicking. He needs to really calm down and he can really get ahead. He just 30 seconds more than time to get ahead on. Yeah. There you go. That's his kill now. Right now he needs to rotate to spawns. He's rotated the spawn. That's what he needed to do about a minute ago, and I don't think he could settle in. Lone just did not let him settle in. This is all over here. Yep, LoneWolf being the victor. Congratulations to LoneWolf, and commiserations to KurimsonHawk. Such a delight to watch. Both very high skilled players. I've been Fallen Apathy. This has been a guest commentary for Bobbybarks. Thank you very much, Bobby, for letting me on here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this and my commentary and my thoughts about this fantastic game, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Thank you.